Hello to all my wonderful subscribers. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support and patronage through 2023. Very, very much appreciated. I'd like to also take this opportunity to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas in whichever form or shape that you celebrate it. I wish you happiness, joy, and peace throughout the world. So thank you so much for your support. Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year as well. Welcoming 2024. This month I am going to be giving you a reading that is going to take you through to mid-January as well, because Christmas is coming up. It's a busy time for everyone. You'll have the December reading and half of January as well. So I might even project all of January. Let's see what my guides suggest. Also, my yearly readings have been posted, and if you would like to have a private or personal yearly reading, you can go to my website and book that from there. Please note that it is available till the end of January 2024. It's a limited time offer, so if that's what you're desiring to have, then make sure you don't miss out on that. Best wishes to you all. Merry Christmas. Hello, my lovely Pisces. Welcome to your reading for December. It will be for the next 6 weeks. So this will take you into January as well. So let's see what's in store for you. What's in your channeled message? I'm just getting this sense of, my lovely Pisces, I'm getting this sense of there's been a lot of movement. There's been a lot of achievement. It's about also, it's a give and take exchange that you're entering into. Are you giving, and not having anything returned to bring in that balance, correct the imbalance, where you can restore your energies, or are you taking and someone else is giving? Where's the imbalance in your life with your direction? It's a time, December is a time of let's look back, let's reflect, let's review. What do I need to change? What do I need to tweak? What do I need to do to make things more comfortable or different for you, my lovely Pisces? There's also a lot of great success there with you. It's been a year of change. It has been a year of adapting that my guides are telling me. And so in December, it's about, okay, well, where am I? Let's take stock. Do I need to change my direction? Do I need to change how I'm doing things? Where am I moving to? What am I wanting in 2024? Am I wanting a repeat of 2023, or am I wanting something different? So this is really a time of let's have a look at the balances. Let's have a look at the give and take. Let's have a look at connections. It's about communication. It's about connections around you. It's about there's interaction. I'm hearing interaction. There's going to be a lot of interaction here. There's a lot of things that you're going to be doing, a lot of things that are being put into play. I like that. I also feel like for some of you, there's some sort of review or change of a job or change of how you work, what you're wanting to bring in around you. There's some sort of difference. There's some sort of change that's coming up here for you as well. It's also about speaking your truth, speaking what you're needing, speaking what are you needing to bring things back into alignment? What are you needing to bring things back into some sort of balance? So it's about vocalizing as well. Setting those boundaries, my lovely Pisces. Or maybe someone around you needs to set those boundaries. However, whatever that looks like for you. I'm going to draw a card for you from my Animal Oracle deck. Let's have a look at what totem animal you've got coming up here for you. And the review could also be something that's happening in the new year. You know, there's something that's happening in the new year as well. This is interesting. Let's leave that there. I'm also using my Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's have a look at what that shows for you as well. Let's draw one of those. Let's see what is coming up here for you. I'm also hearing that it's very changeable around you. What's the change? Do you know there's changes afoot? Are you changing your direction slightly? Are you tweaking things so that it's more to your satisfaction? There's something that's going on here, Pisces. Okay, so let's have a look here at what you've got. First of all, you've got the jackal. The jackal is in about truth. The jackal is a symbol of in Egypt it's a very religious, very spiritual symbol. Jackal moves between the worlds, moves in the underworld. It's what's your truth? What's your sense of knowing? What's your knowledge that you have? What's your intuition say to you? It's about now, okay, in order to bring things into alignment, you're going to need to be truthful to yourself as well as truthful to those around you. Who's reviewing a relationship? Could be a friendship, it could be a romantic relationship, could be a work relationship, but there's some sort of reviews coming up here, I want to say to you. So it's about you speaking your truth in the next six to 8 weeks. Okay, then what you've got here with your Wisdom Oracle deck, you've got, exchanging gifts. Isn't that interesting? See, exchanging gifts, very playful. Exchanging gifts. When you exchange gifts, and it's Christmas, of course, and here you go, you do exchange gifts. But this is also about the give and the take. Is there an equality in the give and the take in that exchange? Is there something that needs to be brought into alignment? Is there something that's out of balance here? Are you giving more than you're receiving, or are you receiving more than you're giving? Where does there need to be a balance? There's gifts that are going to be gifted to you by the universe, so that there's going to be signs, there's going to be synchronicities, there's going to be set the intention, know what it is you're wanting, know what direction you're wanting to move into. But it's you being gifted from the universe. Also, you finding that give and take in relationships, financially as well. With the give and take, it's, you've got a service, you pay for it. There's an exchange of energy here. It's always, and that can be, it doesn't have to be a financial exchange. It can be, it's an energetic exchange as well. Do you know, when you're in a relationship and you give and give and give and give, eventually you are depleted. You need to also receive to replenish your soul, to replenish your energy. There needs to be a universal balance. So is that something that you're reviewing? Is there something you need to tweak? Is there some sort of direction you need to change? Interesting. Let's have a look. I'm going to just focus now on your Celtic cross. So give me a moment to really call in your energy and focus in on what's coming through for you for the month of December and January. They're telling me to draw a few more cards for January, so I will. Okay, I like this. Yes, this really speaks of your channeled message here. I like it. I like it. Okay, there's 2 there for the... will take us into January. Let's have a look. So you're coming in off the back of something that you're reviewing, something that you've been thinking about. Could have been something you've been thinking about in November. And it's okay. Well, am I pursuing my passion? Am I honouring myself? Am I honouring my journey, my travel? Am I putting energy into what is important to me, or am I always accommodating others? So you're setting goals, you're setting plans, you're really scrutinizing your journey and what goals you want to set moving forward. What changes, what difference do you want to make? Is there an equality? Then we've got the King of Swords. So there's something that you're very seriously thinking about, but that thought is they're not just random thoughts. They're done in wisdom. You've got the owl here. This is about wisdom. This is about understanding. This is about really knowing, giving things a lot of thought, processing them. This is about communicating with caution, communicating with care. There's also information, communication that you're getting from your guides. Look at the wings, feathers, spiritual. Who's seeing feathers? This is just something that they've thrown at me. Who's seeing feathers? You know, when you're walking along and there's some feathers on the ground, or, you know, that's significant. That's significant. What were you thinking about before you saw that? So it's really about thinking about what you were thinking about before you saw that. There's also who's taking on new study or new learning around them as well. That's also coming up for you as well. It's about the Ten of Pentacles here. And so, you know, you're doing well with your savings. You're doing well with planning for the future. You're really looking at, Pentacles is about finances, absolutely, but it's also about resources. What resources are you building on? What resources and skills are you learning that you're in charge of? This is something you want to do. This is something you want to learn. What are you building on? Storing it, putting it away in this, you know, in your jar of goodies. It's about the accumulation of skills, accumulation of talents, and something that, you know, you've been working on through the year, and you're getting to a point where you think, yeah, I'm really, you know, I'm there. I've got all of these resources. It's come a time of I've completed that. I've gotten to where I need to be. I like that. I like that. Then you've also got the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups here is it's messages coming over the ethers, information coming to you through emails or texts or phone calls, or, you know, over the wires, over a distance. There's communication as well that's going on here. But it's also about you looking at what goals do you want to set? What do you feel passionate about? What do you want to achieve? You're really laying things down for 2024. You're really, come January, you're really going to, you know, someone's, I don't know, it might be a few of you, are journaling, you know, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. This is what I want to achieve. This is the direction I want to move in 2024. Having it really written out very, very clearly. And I feel like, you know, it's something that you work on in January as well, having that clarity, but you feel emotionally strong about it. You feel emotionally ready to tackle whatever it is you're needing to tackle. I really like the planning, the moving forward. It's really going to you're able to communicate what it is you're needing. You're able to communicate what it is you're wanting. Who's getting married next year? They just told me that, so I'm going to throw that in there. I'm going to throw that in the mix. You've also got the Tower. Boom. And people always panic with the Tower, but I actually think the Tower is quite a good thing. The Tower is something that allows you to, before the universe steps in and creates catastrophes and you know, things crumbling around you, you have the opportunity to put under the microscope your life, what you want to change, what you need to leave in 2023, or what do you need to leave behind, what do you need to shed? Are they beliefs? Are they cycles? Are they attitudes? Is it work? Is it a relationship? Is it how you process, how you think? Is it how you are of service to others and you need to now make some changes? There's things that you need to shed. And the Tower is going to give you this moment of reflection, this moment of, well, what do I not need? What can I shed in my life? What do I no longer need around me? What people don't I need? What ways of thinking don't I need? What fear do I need to shed in order to move forward, to find my confidence, to find who you are, to define who you are? I like that, my lovely Pisces. See, once you've cleaned that slate, it's a cleaning of the slate. Let's, you know, it's like what they're showing me here. I'll share it with you. It's like a blackboard, and you know, you've got this chalk and you write all these things on it and you think, nah, here's the duster. I'm going to clear that. I'm going to clear this. I'm going to clear that. I don't want that. I don't want that. And let's make it the way I want it. Let's make it, my journey the way I want it. There's some sort of redirection here, some sort of redirection, something that you've learned about your journey and something that you're doing to change that trajectory, to change that path. It's about flexibility. It's also about communication. As we move through, you've got the Magician. Gee, I love this, the Magician. So you're cleaning your slate. Now, what do you want to create on that blackboard? What do you want to create? What do you want to write? Are you going to write it in permanent? Are you going to paint it on? When you're clear about what it is you're wanting, what goals do you want to achieve? What do you want to do moving forward? This is coming in towards the end of December and the beginning of January. What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to achieve? So, it's really about clarity. It's about determination, but I feel like you're going to get that clarity. You are going to get that. Something's happening around Christmas time here for you that is going to really cause you to sit up and go, oh, wait a minute. I need to tweak this. I need to change this. There's something that comes up here are you over giving, and you need to replenish yourself. You've got to find that balance again. Rethink that balance. Speaking your truth. Remember, you have the jackal. The jackal is also moving between the worlds. So intuitively, you're going to know what you're needing to do. You're going to know what changes you're needing to bring in to satisfy you, so that you can put the energy into the way you're traveling and where you're moving to and what you're doing. I like that. As we move through, you've got the High Priestess. Well, that doesn't surprise me one bit. The High Priestess. This is about getting in touch with your intuition. This is about really listening to your guides, listening to that inner knowing. It's going to come through as this deep down in your solar plexus, this knowing that filters up. I don't know why I'm deciding to do this. I don't know why I'm deciding to travel to a particular destination, or go home in a particular way, or do a particular thing, or make the changes in my life that I'm needing to make. You're going to know intuitively. You're going to know. This is your guides giving you protection and giving you guidance. I need to draw another card. Let me just take out my other deck here. Okay. The Good Witch Tarot. The Good Tarot. Let's have a look. What is being said here? Let's have a look at what you're tweaking. What are you doing here? This is spilling over into, oh wow, this is spilling over into 2024. Listen to your yearly reading. It's a general one, but listen to it anyway and see what's going on there. As well as, if you want your own reading, make sure you book that before the end of January, which will get you before you know it. You've got the wheel, the fortune's wheel. And so this is about opportunity coming your way, things turning in your direction. This is, and I feel like it's also a change of direction. There's some sort of change that's coming in here for you, and it could be the way you're working, what you're perceiving, what you're doing, what's going on around you. What changes are you making? Things start to move forward. Oh, this is interesting. They're telling me to pick up the cards on the bottom, so I will. See the Hierophant. This is the spirituality. This is the higher realms. There's a lot to do with the higher realms, and I'm feeling like this is happening towards the end of the year, moving into January of 2024 as well. Are you exploring your spirituality? Is your intuition heightened? Is your communication with spirit and those higher realms heightened for you as we progress in between the end of December, the beginning of January? What's coming through here for you? You're very much in control of what's occurring. You're very much in control of, so whether you're calling it in, whether you're doing more work on yourself, whether you're meditating, whether you're really working to connect with your guides and with spirit, really listening to your dreams, listening to your sense of intuition and what's coming through for you. There's something that shifts here at the end of the year moving into 2024. Is that something that you have decided to manifest? Is that something that you've decided to do as well? You've also got the King of Pentacles. And this is about being in control of the practical side of life. And so there's a lot to do with the practical side, the grounded self. How you deal with people, how you work, where you live, how much energy you're giving out. What are you doing? You're in control of that. You're really assessing it. How can I make more income? How can I earn more? What do I need to do as far as my job goes? What else can I do? Who's supplementing? Someone's supplementing their income as well. So you're in control here and you're going to start seeing results. I feel like as you move into January of 2024, you're going to be much more determined. There's a real sense of direction and a real sense of determination that's coming through for you as well. You've got the Hangman. Now, this is in the position in the Celtic cross of your fears. This is, what are you fearing here? Are you fearing not being able to move? You know, if there's blocks that are coming up for you, if there's things that you're needing to shed, if there are some difficulties, understand that there is growth through adversity. But this also indicates a change of perspective. Suspended upside down requires balance, keeping your balance, keeping your harmony, give and take. Find that balance as well. Don't be taken advantage of, or don't take advantage of others, whichever that plays out for you. It's going to be different for all of you. But this is also about looking at life in a different way, in a different perspective. This is your hopes and fears. So there's hopes here to make changes, to look at things in a different way, in a different perspective. But also don't fear any blocks that come up, because that is pushing you in the direction that you're needing to move in. I want to say to you that between Christmas and the first week of January, it's about you really taking charge of what's going on around you. If you want to make changes, if you want more social activity, if you want more interaction with others, if you want to be a recluse, if you want to change location, you need to make that happen. That is in your control. That is in your control. And I feel like it's happening in that week, the end of December, the beginning of January. I feel like that is happening as well. As we move along, coming to January, there's a weighing things out, finding the balance. Could be financially, could be your budgeting for plans and goals that you have. You might be planning a trip, you might be planning to buy something. You're working out your budget, but this is also working out workloads, working out giving and taking. Is there a fairness in the relationships that you are in? Could be a work, could be romantic, could be friendships, could be family. What's going on there? I mean, Christmas is always sometimes a difficult time with families. And so what do you need to work out? What balance do you need to work out and take? Come January, you're also going to be juggling more than one situation, more than one job, more than one earning capacity. You're walking this tightrope, this balance. You're balancing yourself out. It could be between work and home, budgeting. It could be study and work. I feel like January is going to call for you to be balanced. January is going to call for you to move and progress slowly into the rest of the year, what you're planning, what you want to manifest. But really, I feel like you're working that out in December, towards the end of December, and then you're implementing it in January. You're really putting it in play. It's like, okay, new year, new slate. This is what I want. This is what I want to manifest. This is what I want to do. And I feel like that in January, things are really going to start to move forward for you. Things are turning in your favor because you have clarity. Because you have clarity. Because you know what you're doing. You know what you're wanting. got a few things here. Okay, you've got the Ace of Air. So this come January, there is a new gateway opening, a new way of communicating, a new way of learning, a new way of being is opening up around you in January. So January is going to open up this new portal, this new knowledge, this new skill, this new way of thinking, this new way of communicating is being opened up. But you've also got the Queen of Air. And so this is about, the Queen of Air nurtures others, but don't forget to also nurture yourself. This goes back to the card of, this enchanting gifts, giving and taking, giving and receiving, finding that balance. Finding that balance is also going to be very, very important. Finding that self-nurturing. You've also got the Eight of Air, and so this is January, so come into January, there's opportunities that open up for you, opportunities that are going to work towards your life's purpose, something you feel passionate about. Things are going to start to take off and move very, very quickly in January for you. So be prepared, because things will move at quite a swift pace. Things are going to fall into place. But you also need that clarity. So work out that clarity as well. Okay, my lovely Pisces. I'm going to give you a card from my Divine Abundance deck that's just flown out. The inner child. Don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to be playful. The inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. What are your deepest needs and feelings? This is about you. Instead of giving, doing for others, it's about, okay, call some of that energy back into you. What do you need to look at? What do you need to do? How do you need to move forward? Because there's changes coming in for you in January, which I like. Positive changes, but they're changes that you're bringing about, that you're wanting to create. So I hope that you have a wonderful journey through December and January. I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and prosperous 2024. This will take you through to January, and I will see you again in January. Merry Christmas to you all and happy holidays. I just got a nudge from Spirit. If you'd like to book a yearly reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that yearly reading. The offer is there till the end of January. As well as if you would like to book a private reading, you can go to my website and book a private reading from there that will be specific to you. So, my lovely Pisces, many blessings to you. Merry Christmas.